Hey there, it's Miss Q, and I'm a licensed esthetician in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I came on today to talk about 5 skincare myths that every African American person should know. And I have my notes over here on my laptop, so I'll be glancing down at those just so I can stay in order and stay on track because I tend to talk too much. My clients will tell you that. But so let's just get started. Okay, so the first one I have listed here is oily skin does not need moisturizer. And that is such a detrimental myth because when you don't moisturize your skin, it produces more oil. Your skin is made to stay around 5.5 to 6.5 pH balance, and so when you don't put oils on your, moisturizers on your skin, and you're an oily person, your skin will secrete more oil. And the thing that I find most in my treatment room and in my spa is that oily skin is the most dehydrated skin ever. You don't feel dehydrated. Probably if you feel like you're overly oily, then you're oily all the time. You're shiny, you wake up or you touch your skin and there's oil, but most of the time it's because you're dehydrated. And so your skin's overcompensating for the lack of oil. So you'll find if you come to me, and if you're not able to come to me, you're out of state, that's fine. But if you need that treatment at home and to try to moisture balance, that's what we call in the skincare industry, to moisture balance your skin. If you're super oily, what you want to do is find a good oil-free, if you're oily, moisturizer, and something that's made with good products. Don't go out there and buy that stuff they're selling at Walgreens and Walmart and all that stuff. Even sometimes the stuff at Dillard's. Everybody's raving over Lemieux or Lemire or whatever that stuff is, and I read the ingredients, and some of that stuff is highly comedogenic. Comedogenic means it can cause you to break out. Anyway, I digress. You see what I mean? I talk too much. Skincare is my passion, so I will talk a lot about it. But anyway, if you notice that you're having overly oily skin, find you a great moisturizer. I'll talk about that in my next video. I'll talk about some good moisturizers that I enjoy and that I know are good for your skin. Find you a great moisturizer and go ahead and wash your skin twice a day, AM and PM, and follow that up with your serums or whatever you're using. I'll call them correctives, and then make sure you're moisturizing, because if you're not moisturizing, your skin's going to stay overly oily or overly dry. So that's the first myth. We debunked that one. Let's move on to the second myth. The second myth is, in the skincare industry, unfortunately, as an African American woman, I've experienced a lot of my, let's put it, in a not controversial way, a lot of my non-African American counterparts will say things like skin, it's all the same. It definitely is not. Our skin is totally different from Caucasian skin, from Hispanic skin, from people of Asian descent. We just have different skin. We all have different skin. So skin is not skin. There's some things that I can do to my Caucasian clients and my Hispanic clients that I cannot do to African American skin, because we contain a high amount of melanocytes, which are cells that contain melanin. And so any injury that your skin perceives as an African American, those melanocytes, those melanin containing cells will run to that area where they perceive trauma, and you'll find dark spots. And that's how people get dark spots. And that's what I hear. That's the biggest complaint: acne and dark spots when people come in to see me. So skin is not skin, and don't let anybody fool you into thinking that if you do see an esthetician, no matter their race, creed, or color, if they've not worked on someone with their skin tone, don't trust it. They need the experience. Our skin is very, very, shall I say, you have to treat it with kid gloves. You have to treat it with kid gloves, because that melanin is right there ready to go to battle, and then you'll get a lot of dark spotting, a lot of dark shading. So myth number 2, debunked. Skin is not skin. It's not all the same. All right. This, for me, I have to take a deep breath. Woosah. Coconut oil. Everybody is, oh, I'm natural and I use coconut oil. Coconut oil has such a high comedogenic factor that I can accidentally, I'll put some on my body and it can accidentally get up against my chin or my cheek and I'll get a pimple. Coconut oil is the worst thing you can use on your skin if you're acneic, which means if you're prone to acne breakouts. If you're prone to breakouts and you put anything containing coconut oil, coconut or anything in the coconut derivatives, you're going to break out. You're going to break out. I've had many clients that have come to me newly, and they've told me, I've used coconut oil all my life and I can't seem to have clear skin. It's because the emollients and the molecules in coconut oil are not small enough to penetrate your skin. Now, I do want to give a disclaimer. These are things that over 17 plus years of being in this industry that I've experienced with my clients, and that I've researched and that I've read studies on and that I've tried on myself or tried on them. So take my expert opinion for what it is. I've experienced these things and I know which way they can take my clients, and so I make sure that I create healthy skin at my spa. I say that to say, hey, if you use coconut oil on your skin and you don't see a problem, keep on using it. But for me, I don't mess with that stuff for my clients. It breaks down the integrity of your facial skin, and it's just not a good product for people that are battling acne, oiliness, congested skin with a lot of discoloration. Stay away from coconut derivatives and coconut oil. So that's myth number 3, debunked. Myth number 4. Now this one is a little bit more popular. This one is, I only wash my face with water. It really makes me tremble inside when someone tells me that. The reason why is, it's great that you're washing your face, but water is not going to take off the stuff that has landed on your skin throughout the day. It is also not going to take off that layer of dead skin. This layer that you see here is part of the epidermis. The topmost layer of the epidermis is the stratum corneum. That's what you see here. Most of this is dead skin that's waiting to come off. If you just take your hand or your towel and wipe yourself with water, you're not going to exfoliate your skin properly. You're not going to get that dead skin off, and then what you're going to see is a buildup of dead skin cells, and you're going to look dull. Right now, you may think I'm wearing foundation, makeup, or I got shiny stuff on my face. I don't. This is my skin in its natural element. I do have lipstick and eyebrows on, but that's about, I have some eyeliner, I think. But as far as foundation, I'm not wearing any. My skin is just shiny like that because it's nicely exfoliated, and I take good care of my skin. So the myth of just using water on your skin, let's debunk that. Let's get rid of it. Get you a good cleanser that's made for your skin type. And like I said, in my next video, I'll be addressing products and what to use on your skin and things of that nature. But let's stay away from that just water thing, because it's contrary to healthy skin. Okay? Myth 4, debunked. Let's move on to myth 5. African Americans don't need sunscreen. Now for me, that is one that can actually be a serious thing, because I live in the state of Texas, and honey, it gets hot here. The sun is beaming. It was 91 degrees here yesterday. You do need sunscreen, and you need the proper sunscreen. Again, I'll talk about products in my next video. But you do need sunscreen. You do need to have a sunscreen. Everybody gets caught up on the numbers. I mostly worry about the ingredients and what's in the sunscreen, and are those things that are in that sunscreen healthy for your skin. You don't have to slather it on, but you do need to apply a layer of sunscreen, and always get your nose, always get your forehead, and the prominence of your cheeks, because those are what stick out, and that's what those UVB and UVA rays are going to target. And let me tell you what UVB does. UVB burns your skin, right? So on a cloudy day, you might not get as much UVB as you would on a day that's less cloudy. UVA are the rays from the sun that age your skin. Ladies, we don't want that, do we? And those can penetrate the clouds. So you always want to have your sunscreen. For me, I have a 5-step skincare regimen. It takes me a good 3 to 5 minutes to do it. I am mature. I won't say my age, but I am mature. So I do put a little bit more care into preserving and taking care of my skin. And so my skin is a 5-step regimen AM when I do my sunscreen. And I wear my sunscreen regardless of if it's sunny outside, if it's raining. I wear my sunscreen because my sunscreen, the particular sunscreen that I use, has antioxidants in it. And as you know, our skin loves antioxidants. Those were my 5 skincare myths debunked. So I hope that you continue to watch my channel. I'm so sorry for the inconsistencies, but now I think I'm settled and I think I'll be posting more. And I wanted to say hi to all my lovely clients. Hey, Miss Jody. She always supports me and she always refers people to me. I do have a lot of clients that believe in me and trust my opinion, and their skin is showing on their skin. And so if you like to get to know me and why skincare is my passion, just shoot me a comment. I'll answer any questions. Well, I'll see you later in my next video. And again, like I said, we'll talk about products and the good products that are most healthy for your skin, and we'll talk about what not to use. And I'm just gonna say clean and clear. Okay, bye.